Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. That'll be a throw-in. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Senegal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah.
Oh, he's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he can clear it away. And it's Nedved. Ferdinand. So, Jim, what is called... He's had a shot! Magnificent from Mateus! A finish right from the top draw! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Senegal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rummenigge. Eto'o strokes it back, and the pass is intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nedved. Mateus. And it's Vieira. Azar. And it's Azar. Chance! And it's in! Remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position I think would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the...
He's had a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Has a look and place it forward. Nedved never out of the action for very long.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Ferdinand clears without hesitation. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus looking to play him in. Eto'o. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hazard, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Eto'o. Pepe clears it away. Oh, nice touch. Real chance! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Gives it back. And that's a good ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, you have to ask questions how this has stayed 1-1, Peter. I do think, though, that the way spaces have been found in key areas with relative ease will be a real concern, something that needs addressing, and fast.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Substitution.
Senegal get the second half going. Senegal do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Vieira. Bullet. Mateus. Lovely, now then. He's delivered all right!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very...
And pull it! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Senegal have their second corner now. Nice sequence of... And he shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 3 coming up. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Eto'o.
Senegal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Looking for options for movement. And he's there to get it away. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nedved gets a foot in here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Nicely aimed pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Eto'o has found the net here, of course. Senegal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Senegal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's played it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nedved. Rummenigge is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Great ball, and he's in here! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? It's a pretty loose pass. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Turns back here, probably the best option. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And this is Eto'o.
Senegal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Space for him to turn and look. In towards the back stick.